Welcome to this video. Here's a little bit of a warning for you to all those that have clicked on this to watch whatever this is. We swear a lot, we swear a lot, and we swear a lot, and we get offensive. You have about 15 more seconds to click away from this video. Oh, you're still here? Well then I guess you agreed to not get offended at this stuff, or get triggered. So I hope you enjoy the video. Later.
Kind of necessary
Until Phantasy Star Universe ended their service.
Well, that's because Phantasy Star 2 or Phantasy Star Online 2 was a thing. Sega was like, we're done using these servers for this, we need them for our newer game for the Japanese players to test it.
Then we're gonna release. Then we're gonna release it for Xbox and PC. Oh, PlayStation, fuck you. You're not getting it ever.
Even though
I still think that it lacks too much.
No.
Like, it doesn't play enough like what PSO had as its base infrastructure. It's just too different. It should be its own spin-off rather
Plus,
than
I've
being
seen a little bit of gameplay footage, a bit from the look of it. That alone doesn't tell me exactly, but obviously gonna take your word and just say I'm not gonna even remotely give it a try at all, because it's one of those.
I would say that's for the best, because if it doesn't seem appealing enough for me,
I
to
wouldn't
even play
say
it, then it's
it looks like a flashy game. It did, but obviously you said that it's gonna be bad, and it's like, to me, part of me looked at it and went, Neverwinter? And then immediately went, no, I'm not gonna try it. I'm not gonna be able to make a comparison. Because you can't make a comparison if you don't play it. So, just automatic 0. And I can't review it because I never played. So my word's invalid.
Oh yeah, speaking of games and them having...
But if I were to get a PC...
You would try.
Ow! Well, in the off time, while I had to wait for other stuff, I would consider trying it just a teeny bit to see how it actually is.
Who said what?
But no, I didn't promise not to try it. I said I wouldn't. Or wouldn't play it. Doesn't mean I won't try it. If I try and I would laugh, if I try it and I happen to like how it is, if I were to try something that somebody says, so don't ever play it, and I liked it, that's where questions of, why is it this, comes up.
Honestly, it's more player preference.
That's like, that's like people playing, fucking, like, Zelda and Zelda 2.
Like that.
And people
they're both
going,
their own genre, and they're both good, but they could have done better with some of the shit in 2. Like, what are you supposed to do? Have people say shit that actually helps. It's not as bad as Castlevania 2.
Okay,
But
I was going to say, out of 1 and 2, 1 was praised, and for the most part, 2 got shat on. Like, literally shat on. Like, 2 is bad game, 2 bad game, 2 bad game, bad game. Like, literally 50%, I guess, of players or other players literally looked at that game, tried to play it, and went, it's bad game. Bad game. Nope, bad game. Bad. 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 And that's like, why is it bad? I don't know what to do, or cryptic. Zelda literally looks at Zelda 1 and goes,
boy,
that one doesn't tell you anything.
Handed you the keys and says, go do it yourself. But it was done in a way to where it was done right.
I don't see the problem with particularly either game. One just happens to be more difficult because it's a side scroller. And side scrollers sometimes are more difficult on their own instead of the top-down simple. Hell, sometimes to some people, the top-down simple is actually more difficult.
I honestly enjoyed Zelda 2 way more than Zelda 1 and Castlevania 2.
All I'm gonna say is,
I liked it.
what was bad about Zelda 2? It, for what it is, I thought it was good, even though I could never really beat it. I got to a certain point and I never could beat it, but it was a good game. It was challenging, but it was a good game. What was so bad about it? Hell, you could beat the final boss, which is Dark Link, or Shadow Link, in the simplest way. Go to the corner, turn slightly around, crouch, and tap B.
Wait, you can
The AI was
boss?
meant to do various things based on what you're currently doing, and well, what he was supposed to do to counter you crouching to attack was to jump and go towards you. While you're in the corner, he can't go behind you. That's why he was coded to try to jump over you. It was so that he can strike your back as you try to stab in one direction. You know, that shit don't work when he can't get on the other side of you, so...
Yep. And if you
It's
keep
kinda
stabbing,
like,
you'll hit him. And you'll win.
How some Castlevania games did the doppelganger boss, mimics all of your equipment you had on when you entered the boss fight room. Yeah, that's totally not abusable, just go in butt naked. Re-equip your shit afterward. God forbid it actually tries to copy the current loadout you have for Charlotte instead of choosing to duplicate what you had for Jonathan, because it doesn't compensate for the lack of range that her basic spellbook has, because it doesn't have a projectile or anything emitted from it.
Revenge.
So it stands too far away from you to even hit you. On top of having no defense or other special trait. It's literally just copying the idea of walk up to enemy, fling book in front of face, but never hit them with it. And that's it.
Oh, that's like
yeah.
people... It would be like people literally going to... Well, let's say... For the sake of argument, people going to Halo and saying, Halo's a bad game, it sucks. And then going to Destiny 2 and saying, this is a great game, super good.
Oh god. If you think
The
that's
irony
way
of
better
that
than
statement
Halo! With RPG
irony-
mechanics!
Power
Storm,
nodes.
you
It's
wanna
like
know
what
the
Bungie did Borderlands.
Solid
Oh
copy.
god, oh god. But no, Storm, you want to know the irony of the statement you just said?
Anomaly site located.
People despise
Activate the
Halo
beacon to
4 and
proceed.
5.
Yeah, there's a reason for that, and it's because the original minds behind the game are gone.
Oh, are we talking about the people that literally made the Prometheans or whatever that fucking aliens
The
are?
Forerunner. Yeah, here's
The
the thing.
Forerunner.
A lot of people thought the Forerunner stuff was awesome. They never continued with that.
I honestly think that they have some really
Because
fucking
in,
nice
4,
weapons.
because in 4 you blow up their goddamn planet with the fucking explosion like every other fucking Halo game.
Oh yeah,
Question,
that's
who
right.
blows up more planets, Samus or Master Chief?
Good question.
Actually, that is honestly a good question.
She is the queen of destructiveness. It's like every
Okay,
single
question.
fucking biolab she finds, blow it up. Every space station, blow it up. Half of every planet, blow it up. The dark half of one planet in another dimension, blow it up.
Oh god, I was about to say, does she glass planets? Apparently she knows what glassing is.
Then technically, Master Chief is just a male version of Samus that is enlisted in the military and completing campaign missions in a war.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Metroid Rule 63.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Halo is just first-person shooter Metroid, which Metroid Prime is just first-person shooter RPG Metroid.
I think Prime came out before Halo.
Easiest lobotomy in history.
Yeah. So, technically,
Halo
the people that made Halo, to a degree, the people that made Halo literally
It's
looked at
Metroid with
Metroid and
mostly
went, we can
testosterone.
make this. You fight aliens and you shoot guns at people.
What if we turn
We
Metroid
can
into COD?
turn it to a Call of Duty game, but we can't call it Call of Duty. We have to have space. We have to have aliens. Hey,
wait, we need to have a 10% difference in Metroid, or else we can get sued. Okay, what are we gonna do? No arm cannon, just guns.
It's like, man, this is great. What do we call it, man? I mean, it's like an angel came to us with a halo and everything. Halo, we're gonna call it Halo.
I thought Halo was the fact that the first game was revolving.
Then they go, how are we gonna tie? How is that gonna be the title? What? How would that make sense? You fight on a ring, a planet that or station that is literally a ring, and it's called a Halo. Brilliant. Or start developing.
Great work, boss. This is why you're the best.
That's literally Halo dev team. That's literally Halo's dev team. That's how it was made. That's how it was created. That is Halo. That's how they made it. That's how they came up with the idea.
Oh my god, Storm. I thought of an idea. If they ever make a 2D side-scroller Halo game, and going with what we've been joking about so far, we literally need Metroid Fusion, but Halo. So the X-Parasites is the Flood.
Wait, no,
you don't even need that. Just get a mod. There you go. Just reskin everything.
Too bad the majority of the Metroid ROM hacking community hates ROM hacking.
Fans of Halo are gonna be pissed.